Okay, so we got our hyper, but now we're gonna go to the gas station, fill up gas, check my tires, because my tire pressure monitoring system light is broken, which kind of sucks. But we're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna hit the road to Minneapolis, and then hopefully have a smooth drive up there. But yeah, so join me as we go on this adventure, and hopefully we'll be in Minneapolis fairly quickly. No, my hyper's leaking a little. That sucks. Okay. Well, quickly just filled up with gas. Didn't really need a ton. Just needed to top off my tank, just so I didn't have to worry about it later. All right, let's hit the road. We're just pulling onto the highway, and we're gonna be there at, it's currently 11:15. We're gonna be there in Minneapolis around, it looks like 3:30-ish. Now it's just to enjoy the trip and hit the road. You gotta check out this really cool church. Hopefully you guys can see that. But it's like this really cool Lutheran church, like old school looking church. It's just really cool looking.
There was just somebody in their sphere of influence who had a need, and they said, okay, well, do you want to?
Good morning. Today's actually my second day of my trip, and I did not film like any talking stuff yesterday because, you know, we just got here, and then, you know, once you get to, you know, seeing your friends and stuff, I just really wanted to enjoy the moment. And so that's kind of what I did. I'll kind of put up some shots of what happened yesterday. So I got to Minneapolis. Just like that, we're in Minneapolis, and now time to walk over to Pulse headquarters and say hi to everyone. So I walked up to Pulse HQ, walked in, said hi to my friend Sydney, but then also said hi to one of my mentors from Pulse 100, Kira, and was really able to just catch up and talk and, you know, just, you know, have good conversation about what's been going on in life. I don't know, it gave me a sense of security in what the Lord has next for me. After that, Sydney and I and the interns went to Minneapolis Falls and Park because Pulse was doing a revival night there. And so at the revival night, it was really cool. It was really cool to just kind of see people come together who may not attend the same church, and just have like corporate believers come together and just like worship the Lord, you know. And even some of those people weren't even believers at the time, and so like they were able to like hear the gospel of Jesus as they were walking through the park or sit down in the park. This is what, you know, the church is called to be. You know, we're called to you know, show our faith and like walk out in faith and bring others to Jesus and share the gospel with them. Like during a revival night, we had a time of worship, a message, and things like that, which was really cool. And the message, the guy who was giving the message was actually from Iowa. People were called to, you know, have communion together. People were called to, you know, lay any worries or anxieties that they may have at the feet of Jesus. And that was really cool to see people just authentically being like, Jesus, I need you, and here's my struggle, here's my sin, you take it and like, you know, set me free from it.
Hey guys, so today we're at Revival Nights and I'm taking pics. It's pretty great. I'm at like 1,000 photos, and we have communion and baptism still, so
God's presence was removed.
it's great. It's great.
When you move, I want.
So there's many people here. Jake is speaking. Yeah, we're in Minnehaha Park. You can call it Minnehaha. So yeah, it's pretty.
Take a step of obedience.
Pretty great.
First time I walked into Cornerstone Church, my only next step was
Just
to get
beautiful. These people. Jesus.
The only Bible I had.
Anyways, Miles came to see me because he just missed me that much.
Like God moved.
He came to see me because he missed me.
So putting my faith,
There's Camden,
life,
my man.
in the person of Jesus Christ.
He just didn't hear
That
me.
he lived a life I could not live.
But yeah, I love you guys. Just know that Jesus loves you, that you are seen and you are heard.
I
And
said at that retreat, September of 2003,
I need to take this so Sydney can do her job.
I became a believer in Jesus Christ. In my
And then after that, we had baptisms. Baptisms were so cool to see because the place, Minnehaha Falls, is just like the waterfall that's there is just so beautiful. And so it was super cool to see these believers who didn't really, like, not all of them knew each other, come together to celebrate baptisms, and seeing people who just wanted to declare that they have faith in Jesus publicly. Like, it was super cool to just see people, take that next step of faith, especially in front of strangers, which makes it even sometimes more difficult. But yeah, it was just super cool to see. Then Mark Warder, who I know from Pulse 100, did the baptisms, as well as our speaker. And yeah, it was just so cool to see how, like, welcoming they were and inviting people to come and, step out in faith and be baptized and declare their faith to, the public and things like that. Yeah, after that, I got talking to someone who I just met, and talking about creativity and creative stuff, things like that. That lasted a while, and then I came to my friend Maddie's, who's I'm at right now. But yeah, so now it's the next day. We'll see if I do a little bit more vlogging. I really just need to get comfortable, like break out of my comfortability and just do it. At 2 o'clock, I'm getting lunch with my friend Sydney, the interns at Pulse, as well as one of our friends from Pulse 100. So that'll be really cool. Just kind of get to know the interns, get to meet them, ask them about the internship, and then also get to see Ava, who I haven't seen since the end of Pulse 100. And then after that, I'll probably head home. And yeah, that'll be my trip to Minneapolis for the rest of these a little over 24 hours. So yeah.
All right, just finished up hanging out with my friends at Chipotle. Now time to drive back home. And yeah, that was a fun trip. That was a really fun trip. I wanted to take a quick second and kind of show you guys what the weather looks like. You can see over there that like rain is for sure coming. Like, look at all that. But then over here, you got bright skies, clear skies. And so we got, the light and the dark. But yeah, I'm making my way home and be hopefully home in, let's see here, next hour and 17 minutes. So.